Welcome. At this time, I'd like everyone to please stand as we begin the playing of our U.S. National Anthem, which will be sung this morning by Ms. Avi Babasa from the U.S. Kuo Shu Academy. The presentation of our colors will be done by the Honor Guard from the Baltimore County Police.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ms. Babasa, and thank you, the Honor Guard from the Baltimore County Police, for opening our session with an amazing rendition of the U.S. National Anthem. Again, I want to welcome everyone to Baltimore. Please take your seats. I want to welcome everyone to Baltimore for the 6th World Kuo Shu Championship and the 30th Annual U.S. International Kuo Shu Championship. We have a number of countries that are here today. I want to recognize each and every one of you. When I call your name, please hold up your sign. From starting in alphabetical order, from your far left, Team Argentina. Team Brazil. Team Canada. Team Chile. Team Germany. Team Great Britain. Team Indonesia. Team Japan. Team Ireland. Team New Zealand. Team Paraguay. Team Poland. Team Russia. Team Singapore. Team Switzerland. Team Hong Kong. And Team USA. We also have representation from Team Taiwan here today.
Oh.
And our last group that we want to recognize are the World Kuo Shu Federation referees, please, led by Referee General Master Robert Simpson. want to thank the Central Maryland Girl Scouts of America, who've also come to support us today and provide some guidance. Thank you very much, Ms. Lisa Cummings and the Central Maryland Girl Scouts of America. We have a very distinguished panel established today, and our first speaker is a man that needs no introduction. He is chairman and founder of the World Kuo Shu Federation. He is the first inductee into the Kuo Shu Hall of Fame. Please welcome to the podium 64th generation Grandmaster Huang Chenliang.
Championship tournament and 6 World Kuo Shu Championship tournament. Today, we are honored to have many distinguished members of national, state, and local government officers. Please join me in offering a warm welcome to the following guests. Ms. Michelle Johnson, representing the United States Senator Chris Whiteheart. Mr. Louis Boranda, representing the Maryland Governor Larry Hogan. Christina Poi, representing the Maryland Governor Larry Hogan. And Ms. Jeanette Garcia Pulaski, representing the Baltimore County Executive Dan Bonner. Finally, my heartfelt thanks go to all of you, competitors, international and national teams, judges, referees, volunteers, and spectators for your steadfast support for many years. It is because of your dedication that we are able to continue to provide the highest quality Kuo Shu tournaments possible. I wish you all the best of luck and success. Thank you.
Each year, the U.S. Kuo Shu Federation is very proud to be represented, or have a representative from the U.S. President. This year there was a quick change of plans, but I'm going to read the greeting letter that was sent to us by the White House. I join in welcoming all who are attending and participating in the 2008 United States International Kuo Shu Championship and 6th World Kuo Shu Championship. This unique competition brings together participants and spectators from across the United States and around the world to enjoy friendly competition and honor the principles of Kuo Shu. Competitors display their dedication and hard work to mastering this special form of martial arts. Not only is this a celebration of the competitors' years of training, but it is an opportunity to embrace the history of martial arts and how it has actively promoted friendship, physical fitness, and character. Melania and I send our best wishes to this year's contestants and wish all the members all of the best times in a memorable event. Sincerely, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. Our next speaker is the President of the World Kuo Shu Federation and also a Kuo Shu Hall of Fame member. Please welcome to the podium Grandmaster Richard Lee.
Good morning. On behalf of the World Kuo Shu Federation and our chairman, Grandmaster Huang Chenliang, it's a pleasure for me to be standing here this morning to welcome all of you to the 6th World Kuo Shu Championship. This is my 8th and final year as the president of the World Kuo Shu Federation. And in that time, we've hosted tournaments in Germany, Malaysia, Argentina, and now here in the United States. This tournament is really very special to me because, as you are well aware, For several decades now, Grandmaster Wong has hosted one of the premier tournaments in the United States here in Maryland. And there's a dedicated group of people that each year give their time to help put this tournament on. Most of those people, it occurred to me, have never had an opportunity to travel to these distant countries and actually witness a world tournament. So this gives them a chance for maybe the first time to be present during the time when people are competing for the title of world champion. As I stand here, I actually find myself thinking back, and I want to tell you this story. In the 1970s, Chinese martial arts was starting to spread very rapidly throughout the Western world. So the government of the Republic of China put out an invitation to the very best of the time to gather in China for what historically is now known as the very first world tournament ever sponsored by the government of the Republic of China. It was at that tournament that Grandmaster Wong and I first laid eyes on each other. He was one of the very few people that was asked by the government to put on a demonstration, which was quite an honor. I was there as the U.S. coach. Unbeknownst to me at the time, Grandmaster Wong had planned to move and make America his home. Within 8 to 10 years of the time he arrived, and really based on his efforts and his work, the government of the Republic of China decided that they were going to hold the tournament here in the USA in Las Vegas. One of my advanced students read the article talking about this fact, gave me the information. I called to inquire, and I wound up on the phone talking to Mr. Wong, who remembered me as the U.S. coach. I was probably the only one walking around with white tennis shoes on at that tournament. And he very graciously invited me to send some of my top students to participate and see if they could qualify for the U.S. team. I sent 4, 2 of them did qualify. And Grandmaster Wong and I met in 1989 at that World Tournament. The reason I'm telling you this story is for me is a treasured relationship. And my students have really benefited from the meeting we had at that first tournament. I want to point out to all of you that are here as participants, competitors, Grandmaster Wong was in his late 20s. I was in my early 30s. Lots of change, okay? But take this tournament. This is another world tournament. Reach out, meet people from all over the world that share this same passion for a subject that has been around for thousands of years, okay? Make friends, and hopefully, Grandmaster Wong and I both hope that you'll make friends that will last for a lifetime, okay? To the competitors and coaches and teachers that are here to participate in this tournament, again for the title of World Champion. In my mind, every one of you is already a winner. You've really honed your skill to get to the point where you've got the mind, body, spirit focused, and you're here to compete to be the best in the world. Good luck, on that. But in my mind, you're already winners just to get to that point. In closing, I just want to say that I'm really looking forward to the next few days of seeing some of the finest in martial arts available today. And I hope all of you that are here, as spectators or competitors, will really enjoy this tournament as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Now I get to sit down and you don't have to hear me talk anymore. Thank you very much for coming.
Our next speaker hails from the office of the Maryland Governor Larry Hogan. He is the Deputy Secretary of State of Maryland. Please welcome Mr. Luis E. Barunda.
Grandmaster Wong, it's an honor to share your stage. Grandmaster Lee, thank you for those words. It's important for this organization and those who participate here today to know your history, to understand the shoulders that you stand on. It is an honor and a privilege to be here with you today on behalf of Governor Hogan. Grandmaster Wong, I bring you and your organization greetings from Governor Hogan and Lieutenant Governor Rutherford and Secretary of State John Wobensmith. To each of you who have traveled a great distance to come to the United States, specifically Maryland, welcome to Maryland. And those of you from Maryland and from the United States, would you give these young people and these parents who have traveled great distances, overcome many challenges, would you just make them really welcome? And to the competitors and the families that have traveled from near and far, each of you have overcome many challenges. Whether they're financial challenges, whether they're familial challenges. I'm sure in a crowd this size, perhaps you've lost a loved one just prior to this tournament, and yet you've overcome. And so it is a real honor to be a part of this global event. It's an honor to be among leaders of leaders. Grandmaster Wong, I especially think of you, who has set in motion really a global movement of people who are interested in a sport. But I must tell you, one of the things that impresses me the most, it impresses me how you honor, how you, with humility, provide a way of respecting your leaders. The gracious way in which you greet them and bow. We don't see that demonstration of respect in many quarters of the globe and here in the United States. We've lost respect for our teachers, our police officers, those that are in authority over us, and yet somehow your instruction, your guidance, the admiration that people have for you and the leaders on the stage is demonstrated in such a beautiful way. And I want to commend you for that. I want to commend each of you for that. This is an area that we really need to continue to grow and to foster, and thank you and your organization and the movement you've created that helps to do that. I wish you, as competitors, all the luck in the world. Of course, we know in the end it's not about luck, it's about being at the right place at the right time and being prepared. And each of you has been prepared. And when preparation meets opportunity, I guess that creates a little bit of luck, right? So in any event, we're just grateful to be here today. Thank you for the invitation. And once again, on behalf of Governor Hogan and Lieutenant Governor Rutherford, we hope that you will enjoy your stay here in Maryland. We have a dish that each of you has to try. It's called a crab cake. It's one of Maryland's signature dishes, so please try that.
Thank you, Mr. Barunda. Our next speaker is also from Maryland Governor Larry Hogan's office. Please welcome, she is the Administrative Director for the Office of the Commission on Asian Pacific Islanders. Please welcome Ms. Christina Poi.
Good morning. As the Administrator of the Governor's Commission on Asian Pacific American Affairs, as a fourth-generation Chinese-American Marylander, and as a martial artist with a first-degree black belt in Tang Soo Do, I welcome you to Maryland and wish you all a great competition this weekend. It is my privilege, on behalf of Governor Larry Hogan, to present the Governor's Proclamation to Grandmaster Huang. The State of Maryland Proclamation from the Governor for World Kuo Shu Week, July 23rd through the 29th, 2018. Whereas the 2018 U.S. International Kuo Shu Kung Fu Championship Tournament will host competitors from around the world and across the United States. And whereas this annual event brings competitors from great distances to participate in this important tournament. This tournament promotes friendship, physical fitness, peace, and supports the principles of Chinese Kuo Shu, also known as Kung Fu. And whereas the success of this tournament has continued to grow under the great leadership of Grandmaster Huang Qianliang, and whereas Maryland is proud to honor and celebrate the efforts of the United States Chinese Kuo Shu Federation in welcoming all competitors and spectators who are participating in this important event. Now, therefore, I, Lawrence J. Hogan Jr., Governor of the State of Maryland, do hereby proclaim July 23 through the 29th, 2018 as World Kuo Shu Week in Maryland, and call upon the people of our state to join in celebrating this observance. And it is signed by Governor Larry Hogan, the Lieutenant Governor, and the Secretary of State of Maryland. Thank you.
We also have Ms. Mary E. Nitsch, who is Director of International Affairs, who's also joined us. Please welcome Ms. Nitsch from the Office of Maryland Governor Larry Hogan as well. Our next speaker is from U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen's office. Please welcome to the podium Ms. Michelle D. Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. It is an honor to be here on behalf of Senator Chris Van Hollen and on behalf of course, the great state of Maryland. Grandmaster Huang, thank you so much for your kindness and your diligent effort in having this tournament. It is wonderful, and I'm very, very happy to be here. So the senator, unfortunately, of course, was not able to make it. However, he did provide a citation that I am going to present to Grandmaster Huang. This citation is presented to United States Kuo Shu Federation on the occasion of the 2018 U.S. International Kuo Shu Kung Fu Championship. In recognition of the outstanding Kuo Shu Championship tournament it hosts for local and international competitors, and with best wishes for a successful tournament. Signed, Senator Chris Van Hollen. Thank you all very much, competitors. Good luck.
Our next speaker hails from Maryland, or U.S. Senator Benjamin Cardin's office. Please welcome Mr. Ellis McKinney. Our next speaker is from the Executive Office of our Baltimore County Executive, Don Moeller. Please welcome Ms. Jeanette Garcia Pulaski.
On behalf of Baltimore County Executive Don Moeller and the people of Baltimore County, I want to welcome you all to Baltimore County and thank you for being here today. I'd like to wish all the competitors the best of luck in today's tournament. On behalf of Don Moeller, I would like to present this executive proclamation to Grandmaster Huang. This designates July 23rd through 29th, 2018 as World Kuo Shu Week. Whereas Baltimore County will be hosting competitors from around the world and across the United States as part of the 30th annual U.S. International Kuo Shu Championship Tournament, and whereas for the first time in the United States, the World Kuo Shu Federation, in conjunction with the United States Kuo Shu Federation, is hosting its 6th annual World Kuo Shu Championship Tournament in Baltimore County. And whereas these tournaments are not only about bringing together athletes and creating enjoyable competition, but also promote physical fitness, character, peace, friendship, through principles of the powerful sport that is Kuo Shu, also known as Kung Fu. And whereas this week, which honors the sport of Kuo Shu, promises to be full of healthy competition and will teach valuable lessons about the art of Kuo Shu and the importance of sport in Chinese history. And whereas Baltimore County is very pleased to once again host this special tournament and honored to be the first in the United States to host the World Kuo Shu Championship Tournament. Now therefore I, Donald I. Moeller III, as County Executive of Baltimore County, do hereby proclaim July 23rd through the 29th, 2018 as World Kuo Shu Week in Baltimore County, and do commend this observance to all citizens. Baltimore County invites its citizens to appreciate the art and athleticism that is part of Kuo Shu and wishes all participants an enjoyable and successful tournament. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, and a round of applause for all of our Maryland State officials. I want to spend a few minutes introducing some of the other distinguished folks that are sitting here at the dais. Please, on the far right, welcome the Asia Kuo Shu President from Japan, Master Keiko Kurosaki. The World Kuo Shu Federation Vice President from Brazil, Grandmaster Li Wenkai. The World Kuo Shu Federation Vice President from Singapore, Dr. Tan Ching-yi. The USKSF Senior Advisor, Mrs. May Law. Starting to the left of the podium, Grandmaster Richard Lee. World Kuo Shu Federation Executive Vice President and Kuo Shu Hall of Fame member, Grandmaster Steve L. Martin. Senior Advisor and co-sponsor of the tournament, Grandmaster Song Beck. The U.S. Kuo Shu Federation General Counsel, Mr. Siwen Law. The President of the Kung Fu Canada Federation, Grandmaster Augustine Ng. U.S. KSF Vice President and Kuo Shu Hall of Fame member, Grandmaster Calvin Chin. World Kuo Shu Federation Vice President from Germany, Master Alex Czech. Our very special honored guest, Grandmaster Chu Chi Ling. The European Kuo Shu Federation President, Master Martin Siever. Next to him, our referee general and chief of the Lei Tai referees, Grandmaster Chang Fu Chen. Sitting here on the lower dais to my left, from Indonesia, Master Wira Rusli. From the USA, Kuo Shu Hall of Fame member, Master Joe Dunphy. Also from the USA, Kuo Shu Hall of Fame member, Master Bob Rosen. Representing Canada, Grandmaster Jason Shen. On the very far right, from Brazil, Master Emerson Serti, team leader. Thank you very much to all the folks that are here today. We have a couple of special rankings that we want to give out this morning. Those rankings are to the highest levels. They are the 9th and 10th degree. May I please ask the Governor Representative Mr. Barunda to stand and help us with this presentation, please. Our first presentation will go to 9th degree. There are 2 people that will be receiving this award. The first from the USA, Master Joe Dunphy. Our next 9th degree is from Brazil, and this is Master João Vandivino Lima Ferreira from Brazil. And our last ranking today is a 10th degree ranking from Canada, Grandmaster Augustine Ng. Congratulations to all of those masters receiving those rankings. Additional rankings 1st through 8th will be presented this evening at about 7 p.m. As we begin our evening Leitai event. At this time, Grandmaster Wang would also like to recognize 2 of the sponsors, co-sponsors of this year's event. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Art Piniella. sponsor this morning is Grandmaster Song Beck. One final presentation today. We want to thank the Honor Guard from the Baltimore County Police. Please welcome Detective Jen Endy to the podium to receive a plaque from Grandmaster Huang. We appreciate you this morning. Thank you for the presentation. I'd like to have all of the flag bearers for the countries. You may escort yourselves out to the left. All the countries may begin to sit down. We're going to begin our lion dance performance. You can put your flags into the stands that are outside and everyone can then sit. Master Chisholm is coming over right now to direct you. And we are going to welcome the WA alum and also all Masters teams so they can begin our lion dance performance.